This is about saving lives. It was the right thing to promise, it was the right thing for Britain to do, and it's the right thing for this government to honour that commitment. So to those who point to other countries, that are breaking their promises and say that makes it okay for us to do the same, I say no, it's not okay. Our job is to hold those other countries to account, not to use them as an excuse to turn our back on people who are trusting us to help them. And to those who say, fine, but we should put off seeing through those promises to another day because right now we can't afford to help, I say we can't afford to wait. How many minutes do we wait? 3 children die every minute from pneumonia alone. Waiting is not the right thing to do. And I don't think that 0.7% of our gross national income is too high a price to pay for saving lives. But there's not just a strong moral argument for keeping our aid commitment, there's a strong practical one too. If we really care about Britain's national interest, about jobs, about growth, about security, we shouldn't break off our links with the countries that can hold some of the keys to that future. If we invest in Africa, if we open trade corridors, if we remove obstacles to growth, it's not just Africa that will grow, but us too. And if we invest in countries before they get broken, we might not end up spending so much on dealing with the problems, whether that's immigration or threats to our national security. Take Afghanistan. If we'd put a fraction of our current military spending on Afghanistan into helping Afghanistan 15 or 20 years ago, just think what we might have been able to avoid over the last decade. Or take Pakistan. Let another generation of Pakistanis enter adult life without any real opportunities. And what are the risks in terms of mass migration, radicalization, even terrorism? That's why UK support over the next 4 years will get 4 million more children in Pakistan into school. This could be life-changing for those children and can be part of the antidote to the extremism that threatens us all. So it's not just morally right to invest in aid, it's actually in our own interest too. And let me say one more thing to this group of critics. I actually think that most people in our country want Britain to stand for something in the world, to be something in the world. And when I think about what makes me proud of our country, yes, I think of our incredibly brave servicemen and women that I have the honor to meet and see so often.